Hey guys, how's it going? How you doing? What's going on? How's it popping? What's going down? What it is? I don't know. Tater. Let me get this all straightened out tonight. Yes, there we go. Yes, everybody's set. On we go. So, yes, getting all set for the stream tonight. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. A little bit cold. So I had to bundle up today. Didn't rain, it didn't go anywhere. I'm kind of like been staying inside. It didn't rain yet today, but it was dark and dreary and overcast, so didn't go very far. Stayed inside. And tonight I'm just having this is a pollo bowl from El Pollo Loco. Yeah, El Pollo Loco. Yeah. It's $5 special. Not bad. Fortunately, it's just down the street from me. I just put some Frank's Red Hot sauce on it. Didn't put any salsa. I'm telling you, man, they're stingy with their salsa. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know. It's not online. It's not in this. I don't go around the liquor store, so apparently it's sold out online. So I don't know. I will try some to track it down, but it's one of those unicorn things, I think. At least around here. But I did find a few things. One of them I'm trying it tonight. I've got other ones to try out. This one's weird. I'm gonna show. There'll be an official review. Oh yeah, there will be an official review. I guess this is appropriate for tonight. I'm having a late night fruity call. This is freaky. I'm telling you, man. This will give you nightmares. Anyways. You don't want that staring back at you. That's freaky deaky do. Lots of fun stuff. And there will be a review coming up in about 5 minutes, probably. Yeah, about 5 minutes. And we'll see that one. Got other stuff going. Let's see. So, late night fruity calls, and I'm telling you, man, Amazon dropped the ball this time. Big time. Today was it was a weird thing, okay? I ordered something about a week ago before I found it in the stores. I ordered a 6-pack of the spiced Coke in the bottles, and it took them like a week for them to ship it. Meanwhile, I found it in the store. I did a review on it. Still waiting for it to come in. Well, apparently today said it was going to be delivered. I'm like, cool, I got 6-pack or whatever. I get to the door. It is an empty box. And it stamped all on the side. It says received empty, unsealed. What happened was Amazon sent it to the post office. And when the post office got it, nothing in the box. And the box was already opened, and contents was missing. And I received an empty box. So I went on to Amazon, got a refund, but Why they bothered to send me the box, I don't know. That's kind of stupid. It was an open, empty box that was stamped, received empty, unsealed, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it blew up or someone took it or the contents fell out. I don't know. But somewhere between Amazon and the post office, it went away. I'm not sad about it. That spiced Coke is not the greatest in the world. So I'll go on to something else. No, it was a 6-pack of spiced Coke. Well, I don't know. Maybe it blew up and it was leaking and I don't know. But it took like a week. So, anyway, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, and I did get some cool stuff. I was gonna wear one, but I figured I'd show it to you before I tried it. Where did I get this one? T-Public. Two of my favorite movies. I just happened to see this online and I thought I wanted to get this one. Definitely wanted to get some of these ones. My favorite movies, I've been like on a kung fu ninja craze from the 80s. And I don't know if you guys have seen this one of my favorite ones. And if you know the movie, you know who it is. Bruce Leroy, Show Nuff, Laura Charles, and the bad guy. And Show Nuff is the master as far as I'm concerned. But yes, Eddie Arcadian or Artunian or whatever. But Show Nuff is the master. I love that movie. I love the part when he fights Show Nuff at the end and they have a showdown and he gets to glow and all that. It was out in 85. What is it? Kung Fu love story, dance movie, action flick. All in one. And it was Berry Gordy Motown. And then they had El DeBarge was singing and Vanity was in the main part and Bruce Leroy was doing Kung Fu. So I got that one. And this one is probably my favorite of all time ninja flicks. This was from 80. I believe this was from 80. Either 80 or 82, I can't remember. And this one is a good one. And I like how it has the action flicks. Guys fighting. Then they had Revenge of the Ninja. And then they had the really terrible Ninja 3 Domination, which was horrible. But Enter the Ninja, classic ninja flick. They filmed it in Manila. That and Enter and Revenge. Revenge wasn't as good, but Enter the Ninja was great. And Show, come on. Show needs no introduction at all because he's like totally cool. He was in all the ninja movies. He was in, they had a couple other ones that he was in, Pray for Death. He was in Ninja 3. He was in a couple other flicks. So yeah, if you wanted a ninja movie, Show was in it. He was even in that TV show that was on NBC called The Master. That was only on for like one season. It was like a kid training to be a ninja, and the Van Cleef was the master. He was helping train him. So cool stuff. Like I said, go to TeePublic. They have all kinds of stuff from different movies, TV shows. It just depends. That was the best of those ones. They had other ones. They had the glow with the master, and it said, "I got something for your hands. I got something for your ass in these hands." Who's the master and all the other stuff. But I like that one because it showed a little bit of everything, and then they got all the action movies, comedy movies. Some of them are real cartoony, but I like the way these were kind of a little more, just professional pictures. They weren't like little cartoons or little block figures or something like that. I've seen a lot of those. So a little bit more. They had all kinds of stuff there. Actually, I do have one more thing coming too, but it's not a shirt. But we'll see. So, yep, it is 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Do you know where your pizza is? It's up there live now, so you can check that one out eventually. It was a fun one. A lot of places have been putting a lot of things out lately. I've been trying to go to them, get them a little bit at a time, mostly mail order stuff when they don't send me blank boxes. I don't know, that's weird. I did have something show up one time, and it was, they've got a new, I believe Cheetos is going to have a Ghostbusters frozen snack or frozen Cheetos chips or something. Probably gonna be like a white cheddar. Maybe it'll be a little pictures of ghosts. I heard that's coming out. Putting a lot of different drinks and stuff for promo for the movie. Yeah, I heard about Kung Fu Panda and all the other collabs and stuff like that. Hey, Brian. So yeah, just have to keep my eyes open. They're always putting stuff out. I have had, like I said, I have had a couple things went wrong. One of them was I ordered it was a special can opener for Pop Tops. It cuts the top off of it, and it somehow it got taken out of the package, and then they gave it to me in a plastic bag. Said it was missing. It had gone out, or someone opened it and it fell out or something. And then I got another one that was gone, and it had all kinds of red ink all over the label, and it was like completely useless. So I don't know why they sent it to me. It was all covered in red ink, and I think something had spilled on the package or something when they shipped it. So the whole thing was in a plastic bag, and it said biohazard and red ink. And well, anyway. So I've been looking for strange new items, different stuff. They had some weird things, okay? They have, Amazon. Usually. That's where I got this one here. That's all. This one is weird. Scary. That's the one I tried tonight. It came with 3 other flavors. There's a variety pack. And I'll run through the flavors real quick. That was Late Night Fruity Call, and this one's called Let's Party Peaches. This has dopamine in it. And And then we have, what is this? Vegas debauchery. Vegas debauchery. And finally, what's this called? Watermelon lime thirst trap. And these are sparkling juice drinks. They're not caffeine. They're not energy drinks. They have dopamine in them, apparently. It's supposed to help you get in a new mood. This is like a cherry. Like a kind of tart cherry. There's no caffeine. It's carbonated. It's like juice. And that's more bitter than it is sweet or sugary. So it's different. Apparently there's no caffeine. It's dopamine, and it helps you produce more dopamine. And it calms your mood, enhances your mood, makes you mellow. I don't know. That's what it's supposed to do. So it was on Amazon. They've got some weird stuff. Hey, Boomer. So I actually have another one coming from another company. I can't remember the name of it. One of those pay for the shipping things, new startup. So I got that coming. Still waiting for this other one. There was a variety pack, but it's out right now. I'm waiting for it to come back in stock. All kinds of different companies out there. I did try the Fang, the Venom. I survived. Cobra Venom. Cobra Strikes. I can't get that name out of my head. The one channel has a late night marathon, and it's all American Ninja 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, didn't see this Cobra. But the Cobra did strike. Just had a minute amount of venom. So, it was okay. I don't know. It's supposed to help you help with your immunity, I guess. But anyway. And there are a bunch of new stuff that came out that I was looking for online, but it's not out yet. Lay's has got a new flavor of chips. Cheetos is going to have a new one. A couple other ones I was looking at, trying to find. And they're not out yet. That doesn't mean they're not out. I believe it's in association with the new Ghostbusters movie. I saw a thing from Cheetos, and it said something about frozen paw prints on the screen. So it's going to be probably like a snowflake or a white cheddar flavor. And maybe it's going to be ghosts. Yeah, I think it was ghost pepper. Believe it or not, I think it was a ghost pepper Cheeto. Maybe white cheddar ghost pepper. They just showed a picture of a white paw print on a window, and I think it's for the Ghostbuster movie. Oh, thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of stuff is going to come out with all these movies that are coming out, collabs. They're doing remakes of all these other ones, sequels, a whole lot of different stuff. And I've been trying to keep up with all the new releases too. I have to catch up on Shogun. And what else was the other one? Another one that came out. Trying to keep up with them. Eventually I will. Just have to get caught up. Sometimes I'll do like a binge watch. I'll find a whole new series, and then I was like, whoa, cool. Oh, anyway, what else? A lot of new things are coming out in the stores. I believe something's coming out. Burger King later. Yeah. Apparently they're redoing King of the Hill. They're going to make him older. I don't know when that's coming out. I just heard something about it. I was like, okay, cool. You know, they redid Beavis and Butthead, but they're kind of like in limbo. I don't know if they're going to do another season or not. And the movie was terrible. Yep. That's what they've been working on. They've been working on a lot of different stuff. Yep, they're bringing a lot of stuff back. Some stuff is going away, though, last season. Yeah, King of the Hill, South Park, Beavis and Butthead. Some of the old classic cartoons, I like those. Not into the new ones too much anymore. I could never get into those. The kind of ones they had there for a little while, all the new age ones, I just never could get it. What was Ed, Ed and Eddie, Samurai Jack? I'm just hanging out, talking to you guys, having a pollo bowl from El Pollo Loco. That's it. And just kind of going over what's been going on, all the fun stuff coming up. New things, whatever anybody wants to talk about, I guess. And like I said, I got some new shirts, but that was it. No new hats. I haven't found any good hats yet. No more new dice. Gotta wait for them to have a good sale or get good dice out there. There for a while, they were doing like a buy one, get one free, closeout sales, stuff like that. I got quite a few, so kind of been not been seeing too much new ones that I wanted. Like I said, I wanted to get these last two shirts because those are probably two of my favorite movies. What, the El Pollo Loco? Yeah. It is certain places, but not other countries, I guess. They have coupons. They're okay. They were real stingy with the sauce, though. I asked for a green salsa, and they gave me one little container. Yeah. Well, we don't have a certain ones here. A lot of places we don't have around here. I think they just closed them. Some of them we don't get. A lot of people say, hey, why don't you have we don't have a Pizza Hut. They closed it down. There's nothing within a couple 100 miles. So they got rid of our Applebee's. They got rid of a bunch of different ones, and some of them are quite a ways away. So can't always. We had a bunch of stuff, but they closed them all down. We had a Dickey's Barbecue that closed down. We had a Fat Burger that closed down. We had a Applebee's that closed down. What else did we have? Unamas that closed down. We had an Arby's that closed down. A lot of places have closed down around here, and they're not really opening any new ones around here. I think they're just kind of getting rid of them. So Some of the places are a little too far, or they're like in the big cities, and I don't want to drive, 2 hours to go try a Sonic or something like that. Skip those for now. Go with what I got. Wow, we got it still. Well, unfortunately, some of those things just don't get out to the main thing. We don't have a Raising Cane's. We don't have a um, Zaxby's, Bojangles, all that stuff. Some of those are more in Southern California. We don't get them here. Yeah, we do have a Sonic, but it's about an hour and a half drive. So if I go on a road trip, I will, stop over there. But I'm not going to drive all the way for mediocre food. If I'm in the area, yeah, I'll try it out. But I'm not going over there anymore. That town's kind of gone downhill. They had a big mall. They had a lot of stuff. A lot of it's closed. They had outlets. Those have all closed. It's just, physical stores are not much there. Yeah, I wasn't real big on the Sonic food. I tried, I think, one or two things from Sonic. I tried a Philly cheesesteak one time. Um, the drinks are okay. I'm just not wild about their food. It's kind of like blah. So I'm not worried about missing things from Sonic. And I know when they were first there, they used to come out on roller skates. They don't do that anymore. Because it was exclusively like you push the button, they come out on roller skates, they give you your order. Now they don't. They barely do that. They still have where you can order and sit in your car, or you can do the drive-through. I don't think much of them. They're not big on the roller skates anymore. When I first went, they were like all the time. I was like, dang, I would never be able to do that. But anyway, I don't know if some of you guys looked on my Instagram. This was crazy. The other day, I had to take a picture of it. It was weird. I went, oh, was it Saturday? I went down to Chick-fil-A and I got dinner from Chick-fil-A, and it's kind of been, we had a couple days where it was raining, and I have to go in that Chick-fil-A, the line that goes all the way around, and you got to like way down, and then you got to turn around and come way back, and then you got to go through the drive-through window, and they got the people taking orders. As you pull up, they walk back through the line. They got their little their tablets. Well, what they did was they let the people that were doing the order taking, they gave them little tents, and they were like little plastic houses, and they had it over them, and it had like a little zip up window on the front and on the sides, and they had their tablet, and then their feet stuck out the bottom, and they looked like a little, I don't know, a little puppet or something with the plastic tent over them, enclosed their whole body, and then they just had the front unzipped so that they could talk to you because it was raining out. It was a little rain house. I took the picture, and it's like the guy is like a big yellow plastic house, and then they got their little feet sticking out the bottom. It was too funny. I was like, oh wow. I felt sorry for them because they didn't have boots on. They just, their feet were sticking out of the bottom of the little thing, and then it's like you'd pull up, and it was crazy. I'm telling you, I've seen little like huts or whatever that they go into or under umbrellas, but that's the first time I saw a little portable house. Yeah, it was just strange. I mean, I saw someone had posted a picture, and I said, I got to go see this in person. I took a picture of them. They're just walking around the little house because it was raining there good for a couple of days, nonstop. We had like 3 days of rain. It wasn't raining when I went there, but it had been. It was very wet and nasty out. Normally, they don't make them do that um, when you have the rain. I know Taco Bell was doing that for a little while. They had like a little chair and an umbrella made them do this stuff in the line. But when it rained, they would pull them in. Same with In and Out. They would pull the people in when it got really stormy and wet. But yeah, it was just too funny to see the little guy in the house. Well, I don't know. There for a while. hmm they there for a while, years ago, they used to have a thing at McDonald's called face to face. This was really weird. I tried it a couple times and I think they phased it out. It just didn't do good. What it was is you would go and you'd order and they had like a little hut that the person would sit in and they would take your order in this little hut and you would actually have a person face to face instead of a drive up speaker. You'd talk to the person, they'd send your order in, and they would come up to you. And what they did is they would take your money and they would give you the change and they would give you a bag of like ketchup, uh, napkins, knife and fork, salt, all that stuff before you even got to the restaurant and then got to the window. And then they just hand you your food. You'd already paid, you'd already got your straws and napkins and everything like that. And you were actually talking to someone face to face rather than speaking to a speaker. Uh, they had that for a little while, but then they phased it out, I guess. People didn't want to talk to somebody. And the people didn't want to sit in that little hut. Kind of like the old photo mat. Those little photo mat booths where there was like tiny enough one person could sit in there. You drop your film off. And they had to sit in that little tiny hut. Or Fox Photo, I think it was called. But that's a long time. And that was when every grocery store and every drugstore had a film drop off. And some of them were like 1 hour, 4 hour. Some were overnight. But I remember you used to be able to drop off your film and have it processed. And it was usually what, 35 millimeter? hmm Kiosks, yes. Then they had the discs and the rolls and the 35 millimeters, and there at the end they started doing the flash drives and whatnot, but mostly film. And you would either do it at the drugstore or you would do it sometimes at grocery stores. Uh, there was always a little thing to drop it off, and then you go pick it up in the photo department usually. Yeah, drugstores, dime stores. Some of them did them in house. Some of them sent them away and sent them back. But I remember 1 hour photos. Yeah, overnight photos, depending on what it was. Everybody had a film drop somehow. It was a big thing back in the day. Now, I think Walmart actually has a place where you can download your photos and have them printed, but I don't think anybody else does. Camera store, maybe. Yeah, because if you don't have a printer or you don't have a computer, yeah, some people don't have it. They actually do have a digital camera, but they just upload it. They want it printed, so that's an option. Just I don't know, not the same anymore. Everybody uses their phone. Some people still have digital cameras. Some people still use disposable cameras. I think they still sell them. like when you'd go to parties and stuff like that, and they would give you you'd get a box of the disposable digital camera. Oh yeah, some people are way into it, but they would buy those cheapo film cameras that kids would get a hold of, and they'd play with them, and I don't know. Take inappropriate pictures. Be like, where'd all the cameras go? Timmy took them. He's in the back taking pictures of things. Oh, cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, they still do that. It's just not as prevalent as it once was. I mean, everything was cameras and photographers, and everybody was taking pictures. You go on vacation, you take your camera with your flash, or had to have film, and then you had to have everybody, and then you made slides, and you made um, photo rolls and all that. I had a few back in the day, and not like it is now. Just everybody's got their phone. Some people still get into the the real cameras and digital and photography and telephoto lens and all that. Those are the ones that are real serious about it. Video cameras. And you know what was weird was, back in the day when I went to concerts and wrestling matches and whatever, the cameras were banned. You could not bring them. No flash photography, no video equipment. Now forget it. They can't stop it. I mean, everybody's got a camera or two or five, and they're going to take them, and they're going to take videos of the concert. They're going to live stream it. They're going to whatever. They can't stop that. So yeah, and they got the people on there. And I just remember one time I did go to a Huey Lewis concert, and we were watching it, and I could see up ahead, I saw some guy had a video camera, and you could see the little screen, and he was like kind of putting it over his coat. He was kind of trying to hide it, and you could see the picture of his camera as he was filming it, and I could see the security guards going down the line looking in his direction, and then eventually he had to hide it. But yeah, he was trying to tape the concert back when you weren't able to do that. They used to do that at the movies theater. You'd go to the movie theater, and they'd set up a camera in the seat, and they'd take a picture of the movie, and then they'd put it out there. And it was fine. The focus wasn't real great, and people were getting up in the middle of the film, walking past the camera. But they would put it out, and they'd be out, 6 months before it hit home theater, bootleg copy. Yeah, that's not good, because they'd prosecute you. Okay, well, I know that some people would actually, they would film them, and then they'd be like on the street selling, bootleg copy of a recently released movie, and everybody's like, "How'd you get a copy of it?" And the guy's like, "Hey, we just sell it. You want to buy it or what?" Or it'd be like in Russian. I actually saw that one time. I saw a movie that was X-Men, one of the X-Men ones, and it was out before it was out, leaked on video before it was even in the theater. And some of the stuff was unfinished. They didn't even have The scenes were not finished. They had like stick figures for some scenes. It was out a good month before it hit the theater. Someone had leaked an early copy. Like I said, it was just stick figured models and it was unfinished in certain parts. So obviously they got a hold of some kind of a bootleg copy that was unfinished, and you were able to see it, but well, that happens sometimes. So it's always going to happen. They're always going to have somebody finding something. But yeah, used to watch a lot of those old ones, VHS copies. Some people would do like the home version stuff they taped off of TV, and they'd sell it at like conventions before they would put them out on video. They did that. I bought one time. I did buy a copy of Red Dwarf, and it was before it hit VHS. I think I got the first season or two. Someone had just taped it off of TV, and you could see all the tracking and the commercials and stuff, and they just duplicated it. And then they had old. I did buy one time a bunch of old wrestling tapes, and it was like interviews and stuff they had taped off and put together a compilation of things from TV. And you could tell it was just someone's home collection that they had put together, best of the interviews, and some of them were matches. Most of them were like interviews and um, spots on TV and stuff. And obviously they had just taped them and put them together, so different. But yeah, you find that a lot. No, I actually did not. I could probably find it. I really don't watch wrestling anymore. I've kind of given up on it. I think Sting was done probably about 10 years ago. I saw him in a couple of matches here and there. Um, Back when he was doing the Crow thing, the whole scary Sting and the Crow and the NWO and all that. That part was cool. After all that blew over, yeah, I don't know. Then he came back and wasn't quite the same. He wrestled a little too long. Same with like all these other ones, Hogan, Flair, all the other people. It's not the same of what they used to be. They don't have the moves, and they just show up occasionally. But back in the day, yeah, he was great. He was a good guy back in the old WCW days, when he was WCW, and then he was the Surfer Dude, and then he was the Crow, and then he was the Wolfpack NWO, and all that. I mean, I give it to him. The guy was good, but yeah, later years he kind of declined, and I kind of didn't really. Yeah, I mean, he was cool. I liked it. I had the NWO Wolfpack T-shirt for a long time. Um, I used to like that all the time. Yeah, all the old school wrestling. Yeah, I catch a little bit here and there, but I kind of gave up on it, especially the lower versions. What was it? NXT and some of these other ones that I don't know. I used to tape them and then I'd watch like 3 hours in about 5 minutes, and then it got so boring and I gave up. And most of the people aren't on it anymore that I like. I don't care for the new people. I don't care for the way they do it anymore. Um, it's exaggerated. It's the next pay-per-view. It's not like it used to be. So yeah, I mean, I catch enough of it in the news so I know what's going on, but that's about it. Who's retiring? Who's going over somewhere else? Who quit? Who got fired? who's on trial. Yeah, so um, yeah, but back in the old days, man, nothing like a good match. And you had the old bloodbaths and the old realistic ones. They people would get a little bit crazy, and I saw a bunch of them that really had it was realistic. The whole I quit matches and the dog collar matches and all that stuff. Yeah, the one that some of the classics was what was it? Starcade. I think it was Starcade '84 or '85 or something like that. And the one was called the Night of the Skywalkers, and they were on that scaffold match, and they showed the guy falling from the scaffold. That was real. Jim Cornette's knees actually buckled as he fell off of there, and then they were tossing people. And yeah, what was it? I think Valentine and Piper were in that dog collar match, and there was blood everywhere, and that was like brutal. And then the one they threw the chair in there, and it was a wooden chair, and he was sticking him with the chair leg, and that was realistic. So um, you saw the ring was all stained up and all that. It was a good match, but very intense. And then they got away from all that whole blood and gore and violence and all that, cleaned it up. But back in its day, it was pretty intense. Back late '70s, early '80s, a little bit into the '90s. But after that, nah, kind of not watching it anymore. And all the good people are gone, or they're not around anymore. So, but like I said, I see enough of it here and there, clips on YouTube, clips on some of the websites and stuff. So I catch enough about his retirement speech and some of the other stuff. Some of them were pretty ironic, though. I mean, that one, what was really sad was the one with the Ultimate Warrior when he got put into the Hall of Fame and he gave that big speech, and then the next day he dropped dead. That's kind of sad, but yeah, a little bit tragic. Never would have thought about that, but I guess he just was not going good. Oh, really? Yeah, they'll probably have a behind the scenes speech, or they'll put it out, and someone will have it where it was the whole thing. But yeah, I remember some of the ones. Yeah, they were legit. It was really sad to see him go, but like I said, yeah, Sting, he was due to go years ago. He wasn't quite the same. Didn't have the same intensity. Um, I think he was just doing the one last run deal that everybody does. I'm gonna go one last run, kind of like the Undertaker. Uh, he retired too many times. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to go back and I probably could find something about it. Check that out. But mostly I've been watching ninja movies. I've been watching old sitcoms, all that action flicks and stuff. Like I said, I got some of my two favorite shows. Oh, I don't know if you weren't here when I showed you. I got two new T-shirts. I don't think you saw these. I got this one, The Last Dragon, with the glow. That was cool. So I had to get that one. And one of my favorite of all time, and this one was cool because it's got the graphics. Yeah, the other one just had, the other one just said Enter the Ninja, and it had the little ninja guy on it. And that's all it was. That one's got the stars and the people. Um, anytime those are on, Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, American Ninja 1, 2, 3, 4. Believe it or not, there was a 5. That was horrible. Don't watch it. Braddock Missing in Action, Pray for Death. All the ninja movies back in the... These are new. I got them from a place called T Public. T Public. TEEPUBLIC. They have lots of movie teas. They've got shows from the 80s, from the 90s. Just all kinds of cool stuff. Thousands of shirts. And like I said, these were from those two, and then they had a bunch of other ones. TV shows, movies, music, bands, all that stuff. Those were the two cool ones. And like I said, Last Dragon and Enter the Ninja, probably some of my favorites of all time. Like I said, back in the 80s, I was on the ninja kick. Watched the old ninja movies, Ninja 3 Domination, which was horrible. Yep, they got all kind. I mean, you could spend hours on there looking for anything you think of. You know, TV shows, movies, sitcoms, comedies, bands, everything. And some of them have many things like Star Trek, and then they have crossovers. But like I said, I got the Last Dragon. They had a lot of other Last Dragons, but that was the best one. And then they had the one with the glow and the Bruce Leroy. And sure enough, who's the master? Sure enough. So, yeah, they just had a lot of cool stuff in there. And they're not terribly priced. And it only took a couple days. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I've got a couple other by them. I think I got a Highlander shirt and I think some other ones too, but a lot of stuff to look through. It depends on what your favorite movies are, depends on what your favorite shows are, sitcoms, comedies, whatever. I don't like the ones that are real cartoonish, though. That's why I like these ones. They were a little more, you know, professional. But they've got some that are like Lego figures and cartoon. Hi, Ziggy. What you doing? There you go. Hi there. Boo boo. Yep. Yep. Ultimate. Pray for Death. What was all the Chuck Norris ones? Yeah. Chuck Norris, all the Missing in Action, Braddock, Octagon, Good Guys Wear Black, just anything by Canon. Canon Films. Look up Canon Films. You'll see lots of them. They're always usually the action films. American Ninja 2, 3. Yeah, usually Canon was like ninja movies, Chuck Norris, a bunch of other ones. They got something coming up on Friday on this one channel that I think is IFC. It's Van Damme versus Seagal. It's Jean-Claude Van Damme movies and Steven Seagal movies. It's like the muscles from Brussels versus a guy named Steve. So it's the 1 title versus 3 title. Kickboxer above the law. Bloodsport, fire down below. Although they did have a weird, some of them had 1 or 2 had a claw. Yeah, so yeah, so they were like in a competition. A Bloodsport. Then he did the weird thing, Under Siege and other stuff, and then but Van Damme was always, yeah, like Kickbox or Bloodsport. Can't remember half of the other ones, but he actually did Breakin'. He was in that before he was famous, doing a background dance. Hi, Ziggy. What you doing? You being good? Gonna get some food? Okay. He's getting food. So anyway, yeah, I've been watching all that fun stuff. How you doing, Claw? Cheers. Yeah. Now, like I said, that site's got a lot of cool stuff there. A couple other ones. I'm having a El Pollo bowl. The El Pollo Loco chicken bowl. And I was drinking, actually now I'm switching over to the Monster, but yeah. Nothing real interesting, but I was excuse me. I was showing the I got 2 new shirts today. Kind of cool. 2 of my favorite movies. Back from the 80s. If you ever saw this one, you know what I'm talking about. Got the show. Showtime. And I like this because it's got the stars and the guys and the swords. Favorite ninja movie. And in the same line of that one is another one from the 80s. Kung Fu sci-fi musical love story. The Last Dragon. I don't care who you are. That's a great flick. T-Mac and show enough. It's showtime, folks. So that was the stuff I got. Had to get those 2 of my favorite films of all times. Last Dragon had Kung Fu, it had musicals, it had dancing, singing, ninjas, kick fighting, yeah, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you'll watch it after the stream. It was okay. Yeah, if you watch The Last Dragon, it's great. And it had Vanity, so back in her prime. But the pizza was okay. I think they could have melted the cheese a little bit better on mine. But it's still pretty good. Yeah, I had to try it. I checked it out. Not bad. No new dice. No new dice, no new thing. I was trying this earlier. This is I guess what we could nickname tonight's film. Late Night Fruity Call. And that's kind of scary. Late Night Fruity Call. And this has dopamine in it. Dopamine productions. So it stimulates your dopamine production, helps your mood. I don't know. Just as a weird stuff. Like I said, strange stuff. Always getting weird things on Amazon. And today I got an empty box. Amazon screwed up. And they still got the tracker on it. So I don't know what happened there. I think something happened between Amazon sent it to the UPS, the post office, and when in getting transferred, post office got it unsealed in an empty box, and it's stamped on there, you know, unsealed, empty when received. Yeah. So, and it came to the front door. It was all open. It's an empty box. It had nothing in it, and it had stamps all over it saying, "Received it empty, unsealed." Um, Somewhere along the line, it lost the content. They took it out. Someone took it out. I don't know what happened, but they sent me an empty box. And I got it from the step, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is this empty? I contacted Amazon. They gave me a refund. But yeah, obviously, somewhere along the line, either someone took it, it broke open, or something happened. Why they would send it to me that way, I don't know. But wasn't too sad, by the way. I had ordered a 6-pack of the spiced Coke about a week and a half ago, because I was waiting for that to show up, and meanwhile I found it in the store and I tried it, but I was waiting for the 6-pack to show up, and apparently it went missing. I don't know. So, not too upset about not receiving my spiced Coke aftershave edition, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, not the best flavor. So hopefully some of the other ones. Yeah, it had a really artificial taste on that, and the zero sugar was worse. Zero sugar was like super artificial flavored, and couldn't taste hardly any raspberry at all. No, not a fan of the new one. So maybe if you guys have tried it, maybe you are. Not me. So I'll stick with regular Zero Coke, or maybe the cherry Coke, but the strawberry raspberry, nope, nope, nope. I'll pass on that one. So they've got other flavors to try. They got other flavors coming out. Yeah. Still looking for a couple of the other ones, some new Lay's chips. I did see oh yes, I did send away for something new. Apparently is hitting the shelves, and hopefully it'll show up soon. Another one by certain people. I don't know. I've had something sort of like it. Not in that form, but in a different form. So sent away for that. I heard it's hitting stores now. It's not spicy. It's a cookie. They got a new cookie. I'm sure you can guess. So, limited time all the time. Smaller package, less content, higher price. So, they're always putting out something new. So, they're going to have that. What else did I see? A couple other things. Like I said, I sent away for another weird energy drink flavor. I can't even remember the name of it now. Some other company that I saw that said you can try a sample, just pay the shipping, and it was like $7 shipping for a 4-pack, so that wasn't too bad. Yeah, there was a couple other ones like that. Waters, like I said, I tried that Fang drink. That was the Cobra Venom. Yeah. I don't know. I wish I would have been able to put that. So you have to add that music in, but I'd probably get a copyright infringement. Yeah, that would have been cool. But oh well. Yeah, some of them, they sound good, but when you try them, they're like, they're okay. I don't know. Anyway, they've been having a lot of different stuff coming out. Cereals, I've been hearing new cereal flavors. But I see that peanut butter crunch. I have tried that one. I tried it with the bats, the PB bats, the peanut butter crunch bats. That wasn't too bad. But actually, I like to take Cocoa Puffs and peanut butter peanut butter crunch and put those together. They're a little more intense. That peanut butter crunch has got a little more peanut butter flavor, and the Cocoa Puffs got a little more chocolatey flavor. And when you combine them, they're actually pretty good. I do that a lot with actual peanut butter, like usually Jif, and then either like the Hershey's miniatures or the nuggets, or even just a regular Hershey bar. And you just take a little chunk of chocolate and you dip it into the peanut butter and you make your own peanut butter cup. And that's good. I mean, and then it depends on whether you like crunchy, whether you like creamy, whether you like natural, whatever it is. Just take the miniatures, even a regular Hershey bar. Yes, I haven't tried the cereal. No, I've tried pretty much every kind that they have. I have not seen the peanut butter lover cereal. I'll have to take a look for that. Uh, but I've tried all the peanut butter, the dark, the thin, the puffs, the excuse me, bunch of the other ones. So, yeah, peanut butter lovers might be okay. I don't know. I like more chocolate though. I did try the Kit Kat. That wasn't bad. The Kit Kat cereal. I'd like to see some more, like to see Snickers and what else would they have? Baby, well, no, Baby Ruth, but yeah, you could have Kit Kats. You could have Hershey, like Hershey bar. Yeah, a lot of different things they could do. I don't know if you're into the coconut almond joy, but yeah. So, although I did see something, and I heard it was at 7-Eleven, and someone said they saw it, and I have actually tried it in a testing about a year or two ago, and it's the mini donuts, but it was Hershey's and peanut butter cup donuts. And I tried the Reese's peanut butter donuts. Those were good. Oh man, those were good. Because it's a chocolate donut with peanut butter frosting and then a little chocolate drizzle on top. And when I was doing the testing, they gave you a 6-pack, and they said, try them, try at least one or two of them, and then it's like, how many did you try? I tried them all. That's like, I'm not leaving these behind. They were good, and then they have a Hershey's donut. Yeah, I agree. Peanut butter cups, peanut butter cereal, peanut butter crunch, peanut butter ice cream. Anything with Reese's on it, I'm in, you know. Although some of them, I don't know. Some of them are not so good. The caramel was okay. A little too sweet for me. But, yeah. Yeah, like I said, but I like making my own peanut butter combo cups and stuff. Just get a little bit of peanut butter. You get some chocolate. You could do it with Kisses. You could do it with miniatures. You could do it with full-size bars, extra large bars. Yeah, pretty much anything. You can even do chocolate chips and peanut butter. Just spread it on toast. I know. Peanut butter chocolate toast. That'd be an idea. I actually have chocolate chips and I have peanut butter. So, probably make my own. Yeah, good peanut butter. I'm not sure. I didn't see anything about that. I thought it was already, I thought it said 211, but I think they were talking about the Reese's caramel, maybe. I haven't heard anything about it. I have to go look on their page again, see if they have a new formula or if it's just a big hype that they were doing. Maybe different packaging. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would put official Wonka bars out. They had them for a little while. They were swirled. Some of them were that, and then they had the little Oompa Loompas. They were peanut butter, like M&M kind of things. They had that for a minute. And yeah, regular Wonka bars. They've got the remakes. I got a couple of those, but not the same. And then that was what all the nerds and everything were originally. It was Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka nerds and everlasting gobstoppers. And a couple of other things were actually branded Wonka. Somewhere along the line, Nestle's took the Wonka off of it. So it's now just gobstoppers. It's not Wonka's everlasting gobstoppers. And with the new movie, they put one thing with the hats, but they didn't really put anything else out. I would have liked to have seen, chocolate bars. And then they had that one, for a minute, it was a frozen dessert. It was like ice cream. And it was wrapped up in peeling wrap or whatever. Really? They're probably going to rebrand it. I don't know. I've got the regular gobstoppers, but they had the one. It was hey Arrow, it was it looked like a banana, and you would peel the thing away, and it had ice cream in the middle. And one was like grape peel, and then it had like banana ice cream, and another one was vanilla and something else. I don't remember what it was called, but I know it was it looked like a little banana with ice cream in the middle, and you peeled the outside off. That was out for a little while. I remember getting those. I just don't remember. It wasn't around very long, only for like a year or two, I think. But yeah, I guess they went. Cats went to sleep. Figures. Yeah, Tazzy's been doing pretty good. He's not doing any crazy stuff right now. He was playing with the bag the other day and just kind of sitting around. It's been cold and wet and rainy, and I really haven't done much. He likes to sleep on the heater. They did. Technically they have. But it's not official. Technically, they have made a Wonka Scrumdiddlyumptious bar. Technically. Go back about a month or two, and they have one. It's not under official. Go to, I think it's called Wonka Mania on Etsy. They have a Wonka bar. They have a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar. I think they even have that little fudge square packet. They're not official, though. They're not with the regular Wonka. It's just someone that made their own bars. And like I said, I have some Wonka bars. I have some Scrumdiddlyumptious. I have the Oompa Loompa bar that I did was Huckleberry. That was out. That was put out in addition with the movie, but it's not an official thing. But I did try it, and it was just chocolate, apparently. I thought it was like a wafer, but it's just a long chocolate bar. So yes, they do have it, but it's not official. And I heard they are doing a Wonka 2, believe it or not. I hope it's better than the first one. I did not care for the first one. Some people said they loved it. I did not like it. Did not like Wonka, sorry. I think Wonka 2 should be better because they're going to start with him having the factory and I guess starting up his chocolate thing. The movie premise of the Wonka was just how he started out and how he kind of was making chocolate and how he fought the other ones, and then the very end is when he got his land for his chocolate factory. So there's a lot of prequel work, but they could have left that out. They could have got just right into the chocolate factory and all that fun stuff. But yeah. So yeah, but you know, they come up with the name. They're doing remakes. They're doing reboots. They're doing everything. Yeah, the cat's oh, Tazzy's on the chair. He's sleeping. And Ziggy was running around. It's been cold, so they've been kind of just hiding out, sleeping on the beds and sleeping on the chairs and keeping warm. I did get them some new catnip. They've been kind of getting into that a little bit. The meow-iguana. They like that, but I only give it to them every couple of days, like maybe once a week. Give them a little bit, then they get happy for a little while, and then they're cool. But yeah, most of the time in the day they're kind of quiet. With it being cold and rainy, they're kind of stay asleep. Yeah, but they're always doing something weird. And they do not play anymore, I'm telling you. They're getting too old for that. They used to play all the time. I had a duster, I was waving at him. Yeah, that one. I missed the part where he was actually inside the bag. He crawled into it and he was scratching on the inside of the bag. And then he started getting out and he got on top and he squished it. He does that all the time. You put a new bag down there, you leave it open, he crawls inside, he scratches on it a little bit, and then he walks around and he squishes it. And then he makes like kind of a pillow, and then that's his bag for a little while. Then you give him a new bag and he goes through the whole thing again. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, he for some reason they like bags. I don't know why. He is more of a bag cat. Ziggy doesn't care about a bag. He really doesn't. But if Tazzy has a bag, he gets jealous and he wants the bag. As soon as Ziggy sees that Tazzy's not interested, he walks away. So yeah, they when it's cold like this though, they like to get up a little bit higher. They like to get on a chair or a couch or something that's a little bit warmer than the floor. So with it being overcast and kind of rainy a little bit here and there, and a little bit chilly, a little bit windy. I think we're going to start getting rain in a couple of days again. We need it, I know that, but it's been a little chilly here. And like I said, I've been having to try and find stuff to keep me warm. Soups. I need to go get some teas or something like that. I don't know. Probably shouldn't be drinking all the cold stuff. Yeah, I think she does. At least one. I don't know, maybe more. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit cold here for a while. Well, that's winter time, you know. We're not going to be... probably won't thaw out till like April. We're still going to get stuff. I remember trying to go... Oh, okay. I remember trying to plan to go to Reno around this time, but I can't ever count on the weather. And if I had to drive, I didn't want to go in the middle. And one time I did get caught in a snowstorm. Had to buy chains for the car, so I would always wait until at least like the end of April, the beginning of May, when I knew it probably wouldn't be snowing or raining or anything like that. So we still got a little bit of cold weather coming up. March and April still could rain quite a bit. batten down the hatches and get ready. And like I said, I've been trying to stay in as much as I can because it's getting crazy out there. I'm telling you. I've been reading so much stuff about things happening and crazy stuff. So like I said, I've been trying to get the things shipped or just going like to the main stores and all that. Trying to stay away from all the sketchy areas. Yeah, so getting crazy. So and it's a lot easier finding stuff online, and they've been closing a lot of things. Really? Cool. Is that the Purple Thunder? Get ready for the two new ones coming out. I think that they said it was like end of March. The Baja. You're getting the Baja ones coming out. Laguna Lemonade and some kind of fruit punch. Can't remember the name of it. Baja tropical fruit punch or something. I can't remember the exact one, but that'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks as far as Mountain Dew flavors go. Uh, so if you're looking for those, keep an eye out for those. And then summertime, they're going to have another Liberty Brew. Is originally those were going to come out. Baja was going to come out in summertime, but they switched the Liberty Brew over to the summertime release. They're going to have Liberty Brew and Liberty Brew Zero Sugars, from what I've understand. And you will see some weird drink reviews coming up tomorrow. You'll see the Deal or No Deal, sort of. And still got some other ones that I have to do. The super exclusive ones that you had to get online, they have that. Just did try these weird ones that I just tried. A couple other things I have another boba tea. um, there's always something weird and wild out there. Weird, strange stuff, strange names, strange flavors. I don't know how many new startup companies I have seen with energy drinks and all kinds of weird stuff. So you'll see those as well. Plus, I've been trying to hit the places with all the new releases. I did the Chitza, and I'll have to do I have some other ones. Yeah, I was going to call it Mountain Drew. And just to let you guys know, this is going to be coming up soon. I did go down to I did go down there and I got myself some McDonald's sauce. While it's available, I got my McDonald's. So that's a whole new thing. I was able to check that out. And they were charging 15 cents for it if you got it separately, believe it or not. Guess they're hoarding it like gold. The other ones are no charge, but that one was special. So yeah, if you want your McDonald's sauce, go check it out. It's a sweet chili sauce kind of thing, Asian style. It's like soy, chili, yeah, kind of like their sweet chili and sweet with sweet chili and then the Szechuan or soy sauce kind of thing. It's an Asian style. It's not bad, but it's got so you can go down there, you can get your own McDonald and whack it out. Whack it in the trailer. I don't know, but yes, you can whack it in the trailer. Find that unit. Cavity search. Sir, he doesn't have the unit. Find that unit. Probe him deep. Yeah. I like to whack it. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with the, I call it Old Spice now. People, a lot of opinions on that one. The new Coke spiced Coke. Some people said it was nasty. Some people like it. Not a fan. Sorry. Most of the Coke creations that they've had in the last little while, I didn't really care for any of them. The Dream World Mango was about the only one that I even liked halfway. All the other ones, the coconut one and all those other nasty. Ultimate Coke was not ultimate. I don't know. They've been swinging and missing with all these strange flavors. And then the ones that are different things that you don't even know what they're, Dream World and Starland and whatever the heck it was. And then the way they describe it is stupid. Dream World inspired AI. AI created soda. What was the other one? Yeah, space flavored drink. It's like, what does space taste like? I don't know. So yeah, not a. Yeah, the ultimate was horrible. I actually, yeah, ugh. I still have a case of the Y3000 over there. Haven't I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll mix it with something halfway or something. But yeah, they were. I don't like coconut to begin with, but I tried it and ugh, it was nasty. And I'm sorry, the zero sugar versions are even worse. When you try to create an artificial flavor with artificial sweetener, it kills it. So I would not recommend zero version of any of those at all. I don't. There was none of them that tasted better as a zero sugar, but those are for the people that want the non-caloric kind. I know, but yeah, the last few have been very disappointing, and they're still gonna do it. Believe it or not, you will be seeing some new Coke creations on the channel here and very shortly. They actually put some out. They're super exclusive flavors, so yes. I think I showed you guys this the other day. I was able to procure. Yeah. This one makes me feel like I'm back in wrestling times. If you guys remember, do you guys remember watching wrestling and then they always had the, lately it's called the Money in the Bank matches. And you'd go there and then they had a briefcase with the contract in it, and whoever got it got the Money in the Bank guaranteed match. And yes, I did get the I was able to get this Happy Tears Coca-Cola. It's got a briefcase. And no, there's not a WWE contract in here, sorry. It is the it's a t-shirt, and it's the Happy Tears and Happy Tissues and instructions and stickers. No, I have not put it. Did not put the stickers on it. They're still in there. And everything's sealed up. And it actually comes with keys too, so you can do that if you want. I didn't want to do that, but anyways, that's the newest thing from them. This was a TikTok original. You had to buy it through TikTok. And when I went there, when they put them on sale, it was released on Kindness Day. It was all sold out on TikTok, so I was able to locate it on eBay. Paid a little bit more, but not terrible. I think it was like 20 something plus shipping, and then I got it on eBay. I think it was like 40 bucks. I mean, it's cool. It's a collector's edition. You get the suitcase, you get the t-shirt and all that stuff. But yeah, some of them were jacking them way up on eBay, 100 bucks. um, some of them. I have some of them, but yeah, that'll be coming up soon. Also got the other one, the K Wave, that came out exclusive. They all kind of came out at the same time, and I can watch the K Wave concert if I want to. Yeah, ooh, gotta watch that one. I don't. This is another one of these nameless people that I've never heard of. They do this all the time. They do collabs with all these people, DJs, singers, pop bands. I have no idea who they are. K Wave, some Asian, I think it's an Asian boy band or something. I don't know. But apparently there's going to be a concert in Thailand, and I've got to pass because I bought the thing, and I don't know. Yeah, never get. They do that with McDonald's all the time. These collabs with people, and I've never heard of the people that they the BTS people. What was the other one? Kerwin Frost was the newest one. I never heard of these. I have never heard of them outside their collab and promos. Oh, really? I've been seeing what is it? Deal or No Deal Island? Was it the new one? I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I have been watching Survivor, believe it or not. They got the new Survivor season on. I've been starting to watch that again. It's going to be on Wednesdays, so that's getting kind of interesting. I used to watch the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire all the time, but not too much anymore. Kind of got boring. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, I used to like to watch the um, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Deal or No Deal. Um, used to love the Deal or No Deal. When the original one with Howie, and when they had all the girls come out, that was the best one. And then they changed it. It's been like what, 5 or 6 different hosts now. Can't even keep up with them. Different host and the one girl, the one guy, different people. It's just not the same. But yeah, it makes me think the old Halliburton one. Uh, I don't know. I haven't seen that. Believe it or not, we have a Panda Express. I just don't go there that often. Not one of my premier destinations. They're okay once in a while. There are a few places I want to go to. I want to try their items, but the one I want to go to, way too expensive for their pizza. Yeah, I go there. I get like the 3 item plate, and it's edible. It's nothing spectacular. When you're hungry and you want it quick, you want a quick Chinese fix. That's okay, but it wouldn't be my premier destination. I mean, it's pretty much consistent though when you get there. Noodles or the rice and whatever dishes you like, but um, yeah, nothing outstanding. Kind of like McDonald's. You know what you're getting with McDonald's. You know what a cheeseburger is. You know what a Big Mac is. You know what a quarter pounder is. Doesn't really vary all that often. Occasionally, you will get an off day where it's like not very good. Um, but other than that, yeah, it's pretty standard. So you know. But yeah, I don't go to Panda Express, although we actually have, I think we have two. And they're kind of in a weird place, so I don't go there too often. The Chinese food place around here is kind of hit and miss, and they're gone now. A lot of them closed. Really? Yeah, they're probably shrimp and probably shrimp. I don't think they had anything else. But it's gone way up. Way up. I remember it used to be like $7 or $8 for a 3-item dish, and now what is it, like $15 or some ridiculous amount? And if you want a drink, it's even more. So, yeah, I don't know. Just don't go there that often. There's a couple places like that in town. I just don't go. Not one of my premier destinations. I don't do Chipotle and I don't do Panera. They got those. I just don't go. I've been hearing things about Chipotle that they're always out of stuff and it's like kind of eh. So don't go there that often. I don't know. Kind of picky about some of this stuff. I go to my local Mexican places rather than the chain ones because they're a little bit better. But every once in a while, like I said, El Pollo Loco's literally down the street, so I'll go there. Every once in a while, I'll get something. And yeah, if you get coupons, if you get offers and stuff, sometimes you can get them a little cheaper. They do have new things occasionally here and there, but pretty consistent on what they have. So, although I've been having a little bit of trouble with them lately. Excuse me, a little bit of trouble with them lately. I don't understand how hard it is to get their taco salad with ranch dressing. They want to give you this cilantro balsamic, and I don't care for cilantro that much. And every time I tell them I want the salad with the tostada salad with ranch dressing, 90% of the time they do not give me ranch. They give me the other one. I'm like, okay, I'll eat it, but then they forget the green salsa, and then they I don't know how many times, and I told them it's like sometimes 2 and 3 times. Ranch dressing, please. Wish they would have bring back that when they had the citrus vinaigrette. That was really good. Mexican citrus vinaigrette on that one was really good, but somewhere along the line they discontinued that one, and I was like, oh man, you guys stink. They had a thing there for a little while where there was like choose your own dressing. They had like 3 or 4 different kinds of dressings. And that was, I think, for a limited time, and I think that was one of them. And then they got rid of them, and I was like, oh crap! I hate that when they do that. Always get rid of the good stuff, or they'll discontinue it, or oh, we don't. That's not popular anymore. Just like the thing that I just did the other day, the steak, egg, and cheese bagel that I had. That was standard breakfast at McDonald's for years and years. Somewhere along the line, they discontinued it. It went away. Although some people said it was in like Ohio and some places back like east and south and stuff. It was like a regular thing. Ohio, I think in Michigan and some of these other places, it was a regular over there. But apparently over here, not. They brought it back to California, and I think maybe a little other one. Yeah. Someone asked, is this only in Canada? And I said, no, well, no, it's in California. They may put it in other places, or they may just release it to California. I'm not really sure what their plans are. McDonald's is like wacko. I remember getting it all the time. I love their bagel sandwiches all the time, especially the steak, egg, and cheese was one of my favorite ones. And somewhere along the line, it just went away. And I was like, man, that was good because those were like, steak. You don't find many steak places for breakfast, but used to get them all the time. But somewhere off of the menu, they've quietly disappeared. Same with a bunch of other things that they used to have. The salads kind of went away. Some of the breakfast items, the parfait, the McDonald Land cookies, they went away. Yeah, a few other things have just disappeared altogether. I was like, why? They keep teasing that they're bringing them back. Everybody in the world has got them now. Burger King's putting another one out. Jack in the Box has them. Carl's Jr. has them. KFC has them. Yeah. I don't have a Pizza Hut, so I can't do it. And apparently there is not a Pizza Hut within 200 miles of here. There is a Pizza Hut Express, like inside of a Target, but we do not have an actual Pizza Hut. So I think closest one is like in San Francisco or something. I don't know why they closed them all up. We used to have one here in town, but it closed about 5-6 years ago. I don't think they got they lost their lease or something happened. I don't know. But I have had hot honey from, oh yeah, the Wingstop's got new wings too now. Honey sriracha, and I think another one that's a hot honey is back as well. So you can go down to Wingstop and try their new sauces. I saw that's coming out. Burger King's gonna have the Burger King is gonna have the buffalo chicken wrap and the buffalo fiery nuggets. I think they're coming out by the end of the week. So that's coming out. Saw that. Some people get it early because they either their locations get it early or they have connections and they go hooked up. So they're able to do it early, but I have to wait for my place to get their stuff when they get it. And my Burger King always is late to the game. I had to wait like a couple weeks for that fiery fish to come out after the candied bacon Whopper. Just took a little while. I think we're last on the distribution list or something. So it's always like shows up a week or two after the official launch date. Some people get it early. They're in the test area or they're in a flagship area where they premiere it first. I guess they kind of do a test marketing thing and they'll put it out a little bit early. See what kind of response they get. Price-wise, I think. I think maybe they probably put it out and they want to fix the price and they want to figure out how much should we put it for? And some of that stuff is ridiculous. I like the bacon, the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I did not like the price. Almost $7.50 for a bagel sandwich. That's pricey. I mean, I know steak is a premium. Apparently bagels are at a premium now, and apparently eggs as well. But yeah, almost $8 for a sandwich. Woof. Who do they think they are? Carl's Jr.'s? And yeah, I did see that Carl's Jr.'s has their new spicy breakfast, and they brought back their spicy Western burger too. So I think I've had that. It's just a regular bacon Western burger with spicy cheese and I think some hot sauce or something on it. Jalapenos. So anyway, we'll see. Other than that, that's pretty much what's going on in the world of stuff. I'll continue to work on the videos, work on the stuff for you guys. You'll see the daily releases. Yes, they do. Buck and Ranch. Get the buck out of here. I may have found those on the end aisle. You don't know. And they, I don't know, you weren't here earlier when I said I sent away for a new cookie on a specific cookie website. Apparently, it's also in the stores as well, but you're going to pay a premium in the stores. Another one of the limited times. And smaller boxes and higher price. Just don't get that they are charging more for less. The boxes are getting smaller. Yeah. Only, what, 20 cookies now, I believe, in the little tiny box. Whereas the other one, I think, I don't know how many, 35 or so in the big box, but yeah, they're always going to do that. Every couple of months they come up with a new one, and I've been hearing they bring in things back and all that other stuff, so they've officially launched that. What else? Still looking for those Lay's chips. To look online for them. Apparently it is out. I've seen a couple that have them already. They were able to find the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Lay's potato chips, strawberry pancake flavor. Now I want to try that just because that's interesting. Potato chips and strawberries. Yeah. I don't know. And oh, I did see one online. It's dragon fruit chips. And they're like sliced chips, and they've got the white thing with the little seeds in them. So I don't know how they do that. They slice dragon fruit and dehydrate it. I might want to check that one out. A lot of stuff out there, so stay tuned for the daily reviews. Stay tuned for anything special that comes up, anything weird that I come across. Like I said the other day, the little little guys in the Chick-fil-A at the little drive-through, they were in little houses. That was too funny to see. Watching them take their orders in their little yellow houses. Their feet were sticking out the bottom. That was too funny. They looked like little robots or something. I don't know. But it was raining, and so they had to have the order takers out there. And they're the little yellow zip-up houses. And they were taking the orders, and they're out in the middle of the street. They're out on the side of the driveway. And as the people were coming up, I was like, this is too funny. I had to take a picture of them in their little, little yellow house. So I guess, yeah, well, this was, I guess they called them pods or something, or rain pods or something. And it's for the people that were doing the order taking during the rain. It's like a little house. Their feet stick out the bottom instead of having an umbrella. Then they had you could zip the front, you could zip the sides. That was just too funny. I had to see it for myself. I went down there and went through the drive-through, and I was like, okay, now I've seen what they have and how they get the order takers to take the orders in the rain. It was just too funny. I don't know. But I know they do that at In-N-Out, and I think they were doing it at Taco Bell for a while, but only when it wasn't raining. They pull them out. But apparently Chick-fil-A has found a way to let the people stay out in the rain. But hopefully it won't be as rainy lately. But we had a couple of days where it was really, really raining pretty good. So we got a pretty good soaking. I think we're going to let up for a day or two, and I might get another one. But anyway, so stay tuned for all that stuff. I just put up the one review. You can check that one out. The new Chizza from KFC, and yeah, I got a couple other ones coming up throughout the rest of the week, and all the other strange stuff coming up. So with that, it's been almost 2 hours, and my voice is starting to go. So I think it's about time to wrap it up. And I'll be back on Wednesday, guys. So you guys can uh, have some more fun. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for being part of the channel, and I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys stay warm and stay out of the cold and the rain and the wind and what or the snow or wherever you're at. And yeah, find something good to eat, find something good to watch, and just kind of take it easy, stay warm, and stay safe. So, all right, with that, I'm out of here. Have a good one, everyone. I will see you Wednesday. All right, good night, guys.